Good morning, Neil here with the Off the Lip radio show, my series Who's Who in Santa Cruz. And I'm here this morning with,
Monica Emmert.
and we are in the middle, literally in the middle of this beautiful store in Aptos, right?
Thank you.
When you walk in here, it says Warmth Company. I'm in the Warmth Company. It says Warmth Company. Big sign on the roof. And when you walk in the door, that's how you feel, is you feel warmth.
Thank you.
So,
Eric and Ellen Gill, who own Sock Shop, named
yeah,
it.
yeah.
So, we've kind of I've had to embrace it and make it our own and what it means to us. I'm not sure really why they named it that.
It's a great name.
Yeah, it is. I mean, actually, they're pretty good at naming
Because
shops.
you walk in, you walk. It says Warmth Company, so you walk in and you kind of feel like you're stepping into a hot shower instead of a cold shower, right?
Sometimes people think it's a fireplace store, and they come over.
Oh, they do?
Yeah, the guy who made the sign said that we were like, gold, that's not beachy, and he was the Surf City Signs, and he said, no, I guarantee you that it'll bring people in because you can see it we're set back, but you can see it from the road, and so people come in because they're like, they see the sign and they're like, what's that? Yeah.
So you bought it from them, right? The previous.
Yes, my sister and I.
Yeah. Okay.
She was working. I was a stay-at-home mom.
Yeah.
And she went through kind of a life change, did some coaching, and decided that the best thing would be for her to have her own business.
Yeah.
And she saw that this store was for sale, and so she also found that she needed to have a partner in order to make it all work. And so I was looking for something else to do.
Right.
I didn't necessarily want to work full time.
Right.
But it just kind of reeled me.
Nobody wants to work full time.
No, but I actually do. I kind of go crazy if I'm not doing something.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah.
So, yeah. So, I just originally just was sort of like going to be the support system, and then a year ago she decided she was finished. She didn't want to do it anymore for personal reasons, and I wasn't ready to. I couldn't just fold the store. I wanted to keep it going. So now I'm doing it by myself, and it's hard.
It's hard, right?
Yeah.
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 I mean, I know a lot of businesses having problems.
Mm-hmm.
I know that I talked about it with my partner who owns a boardroom skate shop. Mm-hmm. That area right there, Pleasure Point, that whole area right there, it's Billabong's closing and a lot of stores are closing rather than.
Yeah, we tried opening a shop there, and it was okay.
Yeah.
But it wasn't enough to keep us going there.
Yeah.
For the extra amount of work.
Yeah, because you have. I mean, I'm gonna swing the camera around here. See all the inventory that you have here. God, you have so much.
We always tell everybody we're not minimalist.
We
have something for everyone.
Right.
Yeah. I mean.
What do you call it? What kind of store is it?
I call it a lifestyle store.
Lifestyle
That's a good
store.
question. I say for the relaxed Santa Cruz lifestyle.
Yeah.
So sometimes people don't realize that we actually sell our sofas but I like having sofas because it makes the store look like it would in your home.
Yeah.
Cozy. It's like you can imagine that pillow on your sofa, and and we do custom furniture. We sell candles, jewelry, soaps, lotions, linens. The bedding is my favorite part of the store. Because I feel like it's a place in people's lives that they kind of skimp on, and I actually enjoy helping people figure out, what it's very personal, and so it takes
Your bed?
Linens,
linens,
bed,
okay.
And a lot of people, are having a hard time sleeping, and I feel like your linens and what you have on your bed can help you sleep better.
Right.
Or at least enjoy your bed. I mean, you spend a third of your life in your bed. You should love it.
But you were asleep, and I don't care. It's like, I know.
I know.
I should pay more, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
it's a personal thing. I mean, some people don't notice, but
Yeah.
The people that I help are the ones who really notice the touch, the feel, the weight,
Yeah.
all of those things. So
I should have paid more attention.
There's a lot of different options. You know, feathers, silk, cotton.
Just for your bed, just for your bed alone.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh man.
I know.
It's not just a bed with some stuff. Yeah.
No. Yeah. And it's also always a challenge because everybody has animals that they sleep with, so that's always part of the equation.
Right. Right.
You know.
Do you fight people shopping online nowadays, or do you think that with what you have, with what you're selling here, it's more of a personal touch? So it's people come in the store because
I mean, I feel like that's the biggest challenge of having a store right now is that people do shop online, and I think it's just like all of life. You have to just stay focused on what you do and who you are and who your customers are, and not be distracted by the fact that there's going to be people who come in and say, oh, I can get that online, or actually even take a picture of the tag and see if they can get it cheaper online.
Wow.
Well, that's not my customer.
No,
you know?
no.
My customer wants to see, touch, feel,
well,
you know, so we even let people take things on approval, like artwork, like you can hang it in your house, see how it looks before you pay for it.
Yeah.
People like that. And they, you know, a lot of times when they buy things online, they think it's soft, and then they get it, and it's not soft. You know, because you talk about the bedding part of it, right? For someone like me, you know, if I want to go get myself like a really nice bed, I'm not gonna, for me personally, I'm not going to go. I have no idea. I don't
no
know
clue.
How people do it. I mean, it's not me. I mean, you know, I mean, even my kids shop online. I don't understand it myself, but I feel like
it's just a convenience. It's a convenience factor,
totally,
but sometimes you don't know what the hell you're going to get.
Right.
I got this microphone here, right, from my thing. They sent me 2. I don't need 2.
Yeah.
And they charged me for 2, but it was a big pain in the ass to send it back.
Right.
So now I got 2 microphones, which I probably didn't need one because
I know. I have to be honest. I ordered buckwheat and I got like 6 packages of it. I had to give some of it away. I'm like, I don't need 6. But so I understand it, but so you just have to again focus on, you know, it's an experience. So a lot of times people come in here also to feel calm or to feel you know, so there really is such thing as retail therapy. People come here to, you know, to get a pick-me-up. And so, you know, that's what we try to do.
Right.
I mean, my favorite part of the job is listening to people's stories.
Yeah.
I love people's stories.
Yeah.
I love being an encouragement to them.
You're part of the home.
It's kind of what keeps me going,
yeah.
You know, and being a part of the community. So it's addicting.
I'm trying to do these videos. I've done several here, actually quite a few in Aptos, because I'm trying to support the Aptos businesses.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I think what's hard about Aptos is that it doesn't, besides like the cement ship, it doesn't like have an iconic sort of thing that gets people to come here. I mean, it has 3 state parks, which I think that...
You got Nicene, which is beautiful. Yeah. You got the beach, which is 2 minutes from the Redwood.
Right.
You got the beach, which is beautiful.
Right. But I mean, even though they tried to create a town center, it has like Rio Del Mar, and then, you know, where
Seacliff.
It has like these little sections, but it doesn't have like a cohesive sort of. It's not incorporated. Too, so it's challenging. But I feel like we're a destination store, and people come from all over the Bay Area.
This is a big store.
Yeah,
huh.
I mean, because you can't find shops like this anymore. So I had a lady come in yesterday from Los Gatos just to shop here.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's a thing, and I try to appreciate that, and I feel really bad when they get stuck in traffic.
Right?
Yeah, it doesn't help.
The traffic's horrendous this morning, but
yeah,
you know.
I hope that
you just have to. Everyone has to just be patient.
Exactly. Yeah, it's just part of life.
Yeah, just be patient.
Yeah, and it's gonna get better.
Yeah. So is there anything new in the store that you're or is it just anything new here, or is it you? And also, do you have a favorite? Is bedding your favorite?
Yeah, I mean, it's really hard to narrow it down because, like I said earlier,
I'm
not a minimalist.
No, you're not.
So, right. I mean, I love clothes. I sell a lot of clothes. It's really scary to sell clothes.
What do you sell? Oh, back here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you know.
I didn't even know you sell. I didn't even know you sold clothes.
Yeah, I mean, I would say it's like my number 1 category besides like jewelry.
Women's clothes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and We sell like tons of throws.
Right.
Like anything warm and cozy and soft. And
You like a good winter. This is a good day for you right here. This weather.
well, hey, I'll tell you a secret I shouldn't tell you, but you sell sweaters and warm things all year round in Santa Cruz.
Yeah.
Because people come here, it's sunshine.
Yeah. No, the freezing.
Summer, and then it's like freezing cold in the
I know.
summertime.
Right.
I mean, half my customers are super happy about it, and then some of them are not prepared for it.
Yeah.
So yeah, we sell a lot of sweaters.
There's all these microclimates around here. You never know.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, you know, I mean, I feel, as I was saying, I said earlier again, I feel like the pendulum always swings back and forth, and like people will have the bad experience like you had online with getting two and having to send it back. And so I feel like my husband and I talk about is I'm in it for the long haul. You know, I'm not like, maybe right now is not a good time for retail, but I feel like if you can hang in there and keep doing what you're doing,
Yeah.
that people will, you know, oh yeah, I like going in that store,
Right.
or, you know, or maybe they stop coming for a while because they're traveling or something like that. But, and, you know, maybe it's hard to live here because it's expensive. So,
Right.
you know, we have to rely on tourism. You know, things go back and forth.
I think when you walk in the store and just hang out and you meet you and your staff and you walk out of here, you feel better than when you walked in.
Thank you. I hope so. I mean,
You
that's
know?
my goal. I mean, you can never make everybody happy.
No.
But it's always my goal too.
Right.
And I seriously appreciate everybody who shops in the store. I'm not a big proponent of the shop local thing because I feel like it shouldn't be something like, it's like telling someone to be nice.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, I shouldn't have to tell you to be nice. It's like you either know that or you don't. And
I always tell people it costs $0 to be nice.
yeah.
It's free. Just be, you know.
And you're always going to come out on top if
Yeah.
you do it that way.
Yeah.
So, yeah, definitely. And of course, I'm a candle junkie, so we sell lots of candles. Yeah, I mean, it's just, they just make me, I go home, I light them, it makes me feel comforted
Yeah.
and cozy.
What's your top three things you sell are?
I would say Barefoot Dreams.
Barefoot.
Barefoot Dreams.
What's that?
They're throws and sweaters.
Okay.
And like hats and gloves and bathrobes.
Okay.
All in like super cozy fabrics.
Yeah.
And then the April Martin jewelry is big up there. And then probably sofas, which people probably don't know because you know, they're covered in pillows and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
Sofas are tough to be in, like, 'cause you want to sit in the sofa, you want to test drive the sofa,
Yeah,
right?
And I mean, our sofas are definitely relaxed.
Mhm.
A lot of them have slip covers on them because, you know, we all have animals and kids. And,
Yeah.
and we live outside and we have to,
Right.
we get things get dirty. So
Right.
yeah, we do that. And I have really amazing staff that I try to keep trained and to help people.
How many staff do you have?
I think I have 8 employees.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Wow.
You know,
This is a big thing.
I know.
Right?
It's hard because I have to train people on, you know, what's inside this sofa, to, you know, what's that necklace made out of, to what's the procedure when, you know, a special order comes in, because we
Right.
do a lot of special orders. How to sell a custom piece of furniture, which we do a lot of. It's made in California, and you know, it's a lot.
Yeah.
And it's a lot to get it right because mistakes are costly.
Yeah.
So, you know, I need people who've been around for a while, who understand.
Knowledgeable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's not something that you can do in just a couple of weeks. It takes a lot of time.
Yeah, you have to understand what you're selling, I'm sure.
Yeah. So, and there's just a lot of nuances to sales, and you know, I think a lot of times people think that we just stand right there and we just like sell stuff, you know, and it's.
No, I don't think stuff. I don't think
stuff
stuff doesn't appear by
no,
itself.
Like, for example, Christmas comes in May, you know, and it just keeps coming till October, and you have to price it, you know, get it all presentable, and then squirrel it away for a couple months. And
Christmas comes in May. Explain that.
Yeah, you order it.
Oh, you order stuff from.
In January, and then it starts coming in. You start receiving it,
Right.
And then you have to find a place to put it. So there's a lot of things that you don't see that are going on.
Yeah, a lot stuff going on behind the scenes.
Yeah, occasionally we'll be receiving.
Well, I know the stuff didn't just show up there on by itself. It had someone put it there.
Yeah, but I think it takes a lot of imagination for people to know what's going on behind the scenes, and a lot of times I would say that's the hardest part about being in business is that people who come in here either like talking on their cell phone, on speaker, are just totally unaware of anything else that's going on.
Yeah.
And so there's a lot of like.
I remember last time I was here when I was here a couple weeks ago, talking to her a week ago. There's a lady walked in the. She's on the cell phone outside, and she cruised inside. She's still on the phone inside here. I'm like.
Yeah, and if there's no one else in the store, it's okay. But like, there's people who've waited a year to come here.
Yeah.
And they want to have an experience. They want to enjoy it, and they don't want to hear somebody else's conversation.
Right. It's a store. This store is renowned throughout the Bay Area. Would you say?
I don't know about renown, but there's a lot of people who all over the Bay Area. Some people who live in other states now.
So you have a lot of repeat customers?
Yeah. I mean, I would say word of mouth is our only advertising because advertising is so expensive, and how do you know if you're reaching your audience?
Yeah.
And social media is big these days.
Yeah.
It's really hard and it's a lot of work. So
yeah.
It feels like a beast that you're constantly having to.
Tell me, I know all about that.
Yeah.
Right.
I know.
Yeah.
So, and it's just funny because when I bought Warmth Company, Instagram didn't even exist.
No, right.
So now here it is. Like
now you better be on it.
I know, and it's like I didn't even know whether like now I'm having to learn how to be a photographer.
Mm-hmm.
But I actually like that part of it because it is kind of fun to feel connected to your customers in that way.
Yeah.
And I try to keep it really positive.
Yeah. No, it's a joy to walk in here. I was looking forward to coming down here and seeing you today.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I really I lived in Santa Cruz. I went to high school in the San Lorenzo Valley, but I never until I bought Warmth Company, I never really hung out in Aptos.
Yeah.
And I actually think that it is my favorite part of all of Santa Cruz.
I feel the same way. Since I moved to Aptos from Santa Cruz.
Yeah.
I just hang out here. I don't need to go that way.
It's more open. Yeah. It's not as congested. It's easy to get to the beaches.
Yes. Yeah.
And like there's plenty of like outdoor opportunities to do things outside. And
I just had a friend come to town, and she lives out in the valley in Visalia, and took her she wanted to go to the beach. Obviously, the first thing you want to do is go to the beach. But I said, you know what? Come, just get in the car. We're going to take a 2-minute drive.
Yeah.
2 minutes.
Yeah.
And you're going to be in the redwood trees.
She
goes, no, it's 2 minutes. What are you talking about? I go,
yeah.
Right here.
Yeah.
2 minutes from the beach. You're in the redwood trees.
I mean, if you live in Aptos, you have to have a park pass because
Yeah.
there's just so many places
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
just go and be by yourself.
Yeah.
And we oftentimes have people come in here in their hiking boots or in their sandy shoes.
Yeah.
So they come to Santa Cruz, go for a walk on the beach.
Yeah.
Go shopping. And now I haven't been there yet, but there's like a new restaurant, the Thai place over here.
Oh, yeah. I haven't been there either.
Yeah.
Oh, it's really good.
I'm actually going to go there tomorrow and try it.
Oh, you are? Yeah.
Yeah, so
My friend, Lori Negro. You know Lori?
No,
she owns Betty Burgers.
Oh yeah, no, I know Lori.
Lori, yeah, she's a dear friend. Yeah.
Yeah, she does an amazing job. She's a really good business person.
Yeah, yeah. I go, why are you owning 4 restaurants? You only need 1. Shut up.
Probably because it's more cost effective.
Yeah,
too.
I don't know. Yeah. Anyway.
But no, she's got a vibe. I like that.
She's got a vibe. It's good for her. Love her to death.
Good thing.
So we've got warmthcompany.com.
Yeah, I mean we.
Is that the website?
Yes, I'm working on doing a new website.
Okay.
And I'm working on developing products that we're going to sell on the website. That probably won't happen till Christmas. But you follow us on Instagram.
Yeah, Warmth Company, and Facebook is Warmth Company. Okay.
And I try to keep it positive and fun. And the hard part about it is that there's so many things in the store that you can't take a picture of. it really is a store you have to come
Yeah.
into.
Yeah.
So and see.
Like I surf, and as soon as I get in the ocean, and I get out of the ocean, I feel much better. So this is a store where you can walk in, and maybe you don't. This isn't your best day or whatever. If you walk in the store, and when you leave, you feel better.
Yay! That's
So,
what I love to hear.
You know, so
Yeah.
if you everyone out there get a chance, come to Warmth Company. It's right across the street from Starbucks, O'Neill. It's right in the middle of Aptos, so you can't miss it.
And we have good restaurants and
Got good restaurants, got coffee shops up the Yin Yang, you know.
And Caroline's, the thrift store. Is
Yeah, you
amazing.
got Betty Burger if you want a burger. Got Nicey Marks if
You
you want
could
to.
spend a whole afternoon here just
Yeah,
eating and walking.
yeah,
Yeah, or actually a whole day doing
yeah.
enjoying out.
Well, thank you for your time.
Yeah, you're welcome.
That was
Thank you.
that's the Warmth Company in Aptos, so come on down and check it out.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.